I'm doing it right. I'm like, I follow the rules. In fact, some say I have an overinflated sense of justice. You really come a long way, haven't you, Belkrum? But guess what? I'm the one who's going to be chosen as the Shellner. Let's finish this. Hey, Belkrum, have you seen where a sheik ran off to? He fucking murdered me. God damn it. Crap, I didn't mean to. Eee, Belkrum! I'm not doing that voice, that'll hurt my throat. I really feel like I should stop trying to do voices. I'm like really bad at it, but I'm like kind of hooked on it. Maybe I'll get better over time, and then I can become a voice actor. No. When our friend Belkrum was just a child, they arrived alone in this village on a small boat. Old man Balka took them in and raised them at the Fia orphanage, with long dreamt of one day meeting their birth parents. We believe that the days spent in this village have brought Belkrum joy and rest. Belkrum now returns to the Mother Sea to begin a new journey. Let's send them off with a smile. You dickhead. Oh, Belkrum. If I hadn't called out to you so suddenly, this never would have happened. What? Rebecca, sweetie, please don't cry. Just when I was about to decide on Shellner, this happens, Huza. I wasn't trying to kill him, Chief. We were just sparring. Whatever the reason, you cost Belkrum their life. There will be consequences. Phew. I don't think it'd be a harump. It'd be like a cuss. At least that's what we call that sound here. Everyone, as Father Roger was saying, let's send Belkrum back to the Mother Sea. Yep, send me to the sea. Goodbye, my friends. I loved you all. Belkrum. Huh? Alive and kicking. What a surprise. Belkrum has come back to life. Is this a miracle from the god of the sea? They weren't dead. Belkrum wasn't dead. Hold up, seriously? When I checked their pulse, they were definitely... Yeah, come get my boat, man. I'm drifting. I don't have an oar. Sure enough, you're alive. It's like another soul suddenly entered your butt. He's very perceptive. Well, seems like I don't have to become a murderer after all. I'll be sure to repay the favor, Belkrum. You need more training if a weak little hit like that nearly offed you. Kind of rude. Hyuza, what kind of attitude is that after almost killing Belkrum? Yeah, please don't blame Hyuza. It was half my fault, too. Oh, don't worry about a thing, Rebecca. Look, Belkrum's safe and sound now. Well, regardless, you're lucky to be alive. Seems like I'll have to choose between you and Hyuza for the role of Shellner after all. Belkrum's funeral's cancelled. Everyone, go home. Go home. Bye. Thanks for coming, everyone. Well, at least he was popular. I rushed back from the store when I heard that a funeral was being held for you. Seems I miss her. What a relief. You're a good friend. Besides, my wedding's coming. He instantly doesn't care about you. He's like, besides, my wedding's coming up soon, right? A funeral at a time like that would be, not a great omen. Anyway, remember how you promised to help the groom, a sheik that is, me, find a shell for my bride Keel? There's not much time left. We need to head to the beach northwest of the village to look for one. People say the beach is forbidden, but I'll bet there are tons of beautiful shells there. I'll be there as soon as I finish some stuff I need to take care of. Why don't you wait at the memorial on the beach, Belkram? I'm going to the beach. All right, let's boogie. All right, first thing we need to do is turn on streamer mode and be a good boy. Hide everybody. Hide server. Blah, blah, blah. All right, let's go to the beach. It's kind of cool they like put in a couple of things to make things a little bit easier on brand new players, because like the game has been out for a long time. So it's basically these two here. So this boy here, I'm just going to skip through his dialogue, but he will give you a vehicle. That'll just make you move a little bit faster, make life a little bit easier on the way out. They take gasoline, so like you have to like fuel them. They run in like 30.5-hour intervals, depending on what you have. And then she will give you a hat that will triple your experience points up to level 99. So just to kind of make it a little bit easier to catch up on everything, I'm going to hide the hat though, even though it is adorable. It's just telling me how equipment works. It's actually pretty good with the tutorials and that. It gives you the info you need, but it's not like too overbearing, which is nice. Especially because it does have a lot to explain. All right, let's boogie out to that beach. I'll take out a few enemies on the way, maybe get a level or two just so that we're kind of ready to go a little bit later on in the game. And then we'll be all set. I like to, so like I've only tried 2 of the races so far, like this guy, and I made a dwarf for like my main character. And they always make sure you get that slime fight as your kind of first battle. Well, even in the prologue, the first thing you come across, unless you run by them, is slimes. There we go. That was the problem, because in the original version of Belkram, so like you can allocate skill points into different trees and that, which is super useful. So the good thing to do is to go through like the bottom skill of like your class's tree, because anything that's labeled natural, like natural agility and deafness, goes to any class you play. But the problem with Thief is the first like whole bunch of points don't do anything for your attack power or anything. So it's actually better for them to put the points into whatever weapon you're going to use. Just for the beginning, because at level 30 you can do some class quests, and then that'll let you build yourself out a little bit better. Now the continuity is going to be a little bit off from like basically, you know, from just around here until we leave the beach, just because I had to correct a mistake I made basically when I did it before. So I'm just going to splice this kind of redo into the video. But then after that, everything should be good and solid and like kept together, hopefully. One of these get a level or 2. Get up to level 3 or 4. They're very stringent, like the rules are very, very clear that if you do not turn on streaming mode, you can be banned from the game. And the original time that I did this part of the game, just like up until literally we leave the beach where we're heading to, I had forgotten to turn it on, but because I'm weird about this kind of thing, I just want to make sure I'm like, you know, above board and follow the rules that they want for their game. Because I do not want to risk getting in trouble. There we go, we got Fly Swat, which doesn't really do anything for us. I really like Thief though. Like it's a pretty fun class. Like it's not weak or anything. It's like pretty decent. Like it's got a little bit of healing. You can teleport out of dungeons, which I love because otherwise you have to like bring an item with you or backtrack. But yeah, like just having a little bit of healing, a little bit of like buffs and stuff like that, very worthwhile. I think it's a cool class to start out with. I don't know if it's like a recommended class to start out with, but I like it. I also love these candy cats. Let's wash in his face. Ooh. Maybe I am a little weak. See, like, if you go through the other vocations and, like, actually boost up your, the bottom skill tree in each of them, like, it significantly powers up your character. So I feel like that was, like, really the intended way to do it. Another level before we get that. All right, let's go check out what the old groom wants us to do. It's a beautiful memorial. Hey, Belcrum. Oh, sorry for the delay. Well, let's find that shell right away. We have to find the prettiest one. Oh, what's this? Just like for Shelly, it's easy. Just like, oh, there it is. That was easy. The shell is an offering, right? How beautiful. It's like I'm being sucked in. Can't you hear, Belcrum? It's like this shell is asking me to take it away. It's saying that it doesn't want to stay in a place like this, so I have to bring it along. He got the beautiful shell. That's that. I'll give this to Keela as a gift. I'm sure she'll take good care of it. Look, that's what the shell wants too. So you can't tell anyone in the village that I took it from the memorial, all right, Belcrum? Why did I even come, though? That's my... And now we're gonna get cursed. Now you're in shit. Ah! Youngsters. What the heck, old man Balka? You scared me half to death. Just what do you think you're doing here? I explicitly instructed you never to approach this memorial, Ashik. I didn't do anything. We didn't do anything. Is that true, Belcrum? Yes, I would never lie to you. Well, it's fine. I doubt that either of you is stupid enough to cause mischief with this memorial right before the big wedding. This memorial must never be touched. That goes double for you, Ashik. You're the bridegroom after all. Why not, Balka? This memorial was raised after an awful tragedy. Long ago, a young man from Lane fell for a woman from the same village, and the two made plans to be wed. The bridegroom found a beautiful shell and gave it to his bride. The bride walked into the sea on this beach to purify herself before the wedding. The purification prayer should have ended quickly. However, he fucking exploded. I don't think you can save her, dude. The bride vanished into the sea and never returned. And the grieving man, he also. It said that he drowned himself on this very shore. Soon a series of disasters struck the village. The villagers feared the soul of the young man who died so tragically was now doing evil. That's why this memorial was built, to appease the soul of that youngster. Oh, I feel so sorry for him. Do you understand now, Ashik? It would have nothing to do with this memorial. Balka, if Keel and I become happy together, won't that bring their spirits some joy too? It wouldn't bring me joy. I would just be angry that someone else was happy. That sounds terrible. Who knows what the dead think? None can tell. Thanks for coming, Belkram. I'm heading back to the village. Oh no, I forgot. The village chief was calling for you and Husa. It seems like he's finally going to choose the Shelder. You must return to the village quickly, Belkram. Once you become a Shelder and are recognized as a full-fledged adult, you can leave this village and set off to find your parents. If only they would let me have a cool beard like him. Oh well, that's life. Alright, let's boogie out. And then the continuity after I go through this door should be like steady throughout the rest of the game, hopefully. As long as I don't make any more mistakes. He's just having a good time, little fella. Up, 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 up. Oh. Alright, we'll wait till we get two more. I really like the battle anthem. Hey, let's fly swat this boy. Oof. There we go. And we'll be able to sleep him. I'm a full-fledged shanker. Don't mess with me or I'll stab you to death. Gonna grab a few quick levels. That'll make life easier as we go forward. There we go. That's already better. Now we're one-shotting them. Okay, you know what? It was just me not being good at playing the game last time. I don't know why I didn't pay attention as I go. I'm just going to dump all my stats. It's like, yes, in the future that would be good. But for the first 38 points on the Thief, it doesn't fucking do anything except give you... what? The first 38 points, then you'll get agility. Beyond that, yeah, you can see treasure, more bestiary info, and steal, but... at the beginning of the game, you need more attack power is what you need. At least to me. Because I never stole anything worthwhile. And I didn't really go after treasure chests that much. Because I can always go get them later if I really feel like it. Maybe they'd be a good boost as we're going forward, but... I feel like the points are better spent in Dagger. It's a moot point anyway, because I fixed the other character by... is doing a little bit of grinding. We don't have any money. Let's go see the chief. At last, Belkram. We're starting the Shellner selection trials now. Here's the stiller than here. That boy is so restless, always wandering about. He already looks so much cooler than me. It's like I'm jealous. All right, you're both here now. We recently received a messenger from the town of Juliet. The Pride Keel is on her way to the Prayer Inn. We have to find a new Shellner. You two need to take the test I'm about to give you. Spare me the overblown speech, Chief. What do you want us to do? You know the cave just outside the village in the Colt region. Oh, that place? I've heard there's an underground lake at the back of it. Yes, the underground lake cave. The goal of the Shellner test is to bring back the water from the lake at the bottom of the cave. First to fill their bottle with water from the underground lake and bring it back will become the Shellner. Now, take this. Seriously, a water fetching test, and the first to finish is the winner? It has to be water from the underground lake. If you leave it in the bottle, its beautiful color will disappear over time. So once you get the water, bring it back to me before the sun and moon have gone round. This is critically important. Seems we don't have a choice. Fine, let's do it. I'll bring it back before Belkram does. Here, Belkram, you take a bottle too. I got a small bottle. Thanks, bro. One sec, sorry. All right, you both have your bottles? Then let the Shellner selection test begin. This would be a tortoise and hare situation. He's just sauntering. I won't take it easy on you, Belkram. Even though I murdered you earlier today. Belkram, you better get going. The sooner you get started, the better. Bye. You can also do this at the beginning of the game, and it'll, like, teleport you to, not, like, directly to, but, like, near the storyline stuff to help you get through, like, the very, very early game a little bit faster than running around. I don't know exactly when it stops. I just kind of stopped using it. But it'll take you, like, outside of, like, the cave if you've been to the other zone. That seems to be the thing. It won't take you, like, crazy far, but it'll get you, like, you know, within a minute or two of where you need to go. Calamari kids. That'd be cool if you got, like, a bonus at the start of the battle if you stamp on them. I'd be down. Black Swap. I really like that attack. You want to get up to at least level 7, so we'll boogie through a few of these guys. I don't think he can actually beat us. It'd be funny if he could, but I don't think he can. He was just playing around with his little wand. Poor little guy. Next area. And we got a new spell. Okay, so now we have the speed up and that. Perfect. Nothing really matters on this character because once I catch him up to like where the first VOD ended, I'm going to be deleting him anyway. This is more just because I wanted to catch the very beginning of the story properly. I still messed up a little bit. Like, I wish I had turned on streamer mode instantly, but I forgot. But I didn't forget for as long as I did before. So we should be good. All I did was run from the village to the beach, so I feel like that's okay. There we go. There's a new boy. It's a beautiful shell slime. Look at how cute he is. Oh, he made a little splat. And, like, if the environments in the newer versions are, like, even better, which they are, because, like, you gotta keep in mind, like, this game was, like, what, on... Was it the original Wii? I think it was. So, like, once they dropped some of the, like, really old hardware, they were able to do a lot more with it, too. So, apparently, like, the later areas are, like, gorgeous. I obviously haven't gotten to see them. I'm still in version 1, even on my, like, further ahead part. There we go. Level 7. That's all I wanted. One more point and we'll have the sleep skill. Beautiful. I must have clipped him. Sometimes there's a bit of lag for me. Which makes sense because everything's based out of Japan as far as I know. I've never had like bad latency though. It's always been pretty solid. I think I've disconnected once since I've been playing this. And I think I've had like a situation where like my character stopped moving and then rubber banded. I think that's happened one time as well. It's been pretty good, actually. I've been impressed. I was a little worried. I was like, this might not be too solid, but sometimes you'll play stuff that isn't like based kind of in your area and it's like really rough, but this has been a really solid experience so far, to be honest with you. Good night. I love the calamari kits. They're so cute. Almost feel bad murdering them. Never mind, now I don't feel bad. They double team me. I really want to get back to Frontier, but I'm also really having fun with this, so I'm very conflicted. I'm not joking. Like, I really burned myself out on Monster Hunter. I was playing it too much. Like, the last time I got this burnt out on Monster Hunter, like, I didn't play it for, like, I didn't stream for, like, 2 months. I, like, took 2 months. I was like, I don't want to stream. I just got really, really burnt out on it. Go. Wait, did we get a thing? You don't always get a thing. I think we did. There we go. There's a beautiful lake. Sorry, there's a beautiful lake with blue water. Would you like to fill the small glass bottle that Chief Satori gave me? Yes. Velcro got some water. Good job, buddy. I can't believe I fell behind. So this is the underground lake. It's true that this doesn't seem like just any old water. All right, that'll do. All that remains is to get back to the village. The sooner we get there, the sooner one of us becomes the Shellner. Look, I know you're trying to become the Shellner to find your parents and all, but I'm the one who's gonna win. Got it? Oh yeah, we have the ability to get out of here. I know you can like buy items to do this, but it's like when I play a class that doesn't have it, I'm just like, ugh, I gotta spend money to leave dungeons if I don't want to run out. Whereas like this boy, he can just leave. He can just peace out whenever he feels like it. I wanted to check something. I thought I saw something rad at the end of this tree. No, it's just play dead. All right, so we have heal, accelerate, web trap, decelerate. Me back now. And we got fly swat, and let's actually try out sleeper hit. I have a feeling that we'll wipe out the sanguinies in one hit now, though. Oh well, we can try it. It's all XP, right? So adorable. Okay, he's dead. Okay, I can't do it to him. We'll have to try a different enemy in a minute. Yeah, they're starting to run away from me. Okay, I'm too strong for them now. That one didn't run, he came after me. Nothing I need, though. So the white chest will drop like a decent weapon or piece of armor. In fact, that's how I usually farm, is I'll just figure out monsters that have armor as like have armor and weapons in their drop table that I want. Because they can drop like a 3-star version of it that'll be like decently powered up. So that's kind of how I've been equipping my character. Beyond the like, when you do the class quest at level 30, you get like a fairly decent few pieces of armor for it. The armor looks cool, at least. Like the Deathmaster armor is rad as hell. I made it the glamour for my character because I really like it. Pirate one's really cool too. You're literally just a pirate. You can't really beat it. All right, go see what the chief's saying. Welcome back, Belker. Looks like you've been to the underground cave. Fetch the water from the underground lake. Come, let me see it. Yeah, he can see it. Let him see it. That's right, Huza. You failed, and you murdered me. Just a little too late, Huza. Malcolm just got back with the lake water. Come on, Malcolm, show me the bottle. Let's see. There's no doubt that this is indeed water from the underground lake. Excellent, the test is over. I hereby declare that the one who will serve as a Sheik Shellner is Belkram. As a sign that you become a Shellner, please take the Zoom Stone. Ask Titia at the orphanage how to use it. Yeah. So these are kind of like, I don't know if you played WoW, these are like your Hearthstones, but there's all kinds of ways to get them. There's like hidden quests. There's like at the train station, there's like a quiz you can do. And if you do 2 of the quizzes, you get one of them. So like there's a bunch of different ways you can get these, and you combine them all to separate areas so that you can kind of set up your own little like fast travel network. They're really neat. Well, I guess they're not neat, but I like the mechanic. The Zoomstone is a magic stone that lets you travel anywhere you've recorded instantly. No matter how much you use it, it never runs out. The Zoomstone doesn't have a location recorded in it yet. Its destination can be set in the church. What a shame, Husa. You'll have to wait for the next opportunity. Next time, huh? I can't wait that long. Oh, Husa. Sheik, the Shellner has been decided. Belkram has been chosen to take on the role. You just abandoned your friend. You didn't even care. Really, congratulations, Belkram. So you're the one who will be my Shellner. I'm sure Husa tried his best, too. Thank you, Husa. Okay, he's nice. Never mind. Beat me and became the Shellner. You'll go screwing this up, Belkram. You know what? I haven't tried a greatsword yet. I gotta try out some of the other weapons more. Sheik, I assume you brought the shell for the bride? Yeah, here it is, Chief. It's so beautiful. Look at all that curse coming off of it. Oh, this is a beautiful shell, isn't it? Where on earth did you find it? On the beach outside the village. I see, you've done well. I'm sure your bride will be pleased. Now then, Sheik, please give the shell to Belkram. Belkram, I want you to deliver this to Keel at the Prayer Inn. I got a beautiful shell. I'm counting on you. The shell carries the happiness of those two who were honored at that memorial. Okay? Belkram, bring the bride safely from the Prayer Inn back to the village. Get the Prayer Inn, you'll need to cross the Colt region. When you leave the village, follow the road. When that road crosses a stream, follow that stream to the north. That will lead you to a small waterfall, just after taking the road left into Lenham Field. Look to your right. That's where you'll find the Prayer Inn. The monsters in Lenham Fields are stronger than the ones around the village, so prepare well. Now, Sheik, you need to return home and await your bride. Understood. If you'll excuse me, Chief. Please take care of Keel, Belkram. See ya, bro. Even though you got ghosts mad at you, probably. Alright, bye. Oh yeah, I should put my center of bind point. There is a church here, okay. Actually, like, how much are things? I'll wait. It's Barbassa. What's up? Alright, and then yeah, like when you want to bind these, it's as simple as hitting Zoomstone and saying that. And then you're good. And you can use them anywhere, like outdoors. So you can't use them in dungeons because if you use them inside, just like casting the zoom spell in normal Dragon Quest, if you try to use them inside of a building, this will happen. And you'll hit your head on the roof and fall back down. Alright, yeah, this is all they do. This will take me back to the entrance of the village. Which I'm being really lazy and I could definitely walk there. And the cool thing too is if you're in a party, you can actually click and use your party members' bind points. So if you all want to go back to the same village but you don't have that place bound, you can use the other person's, which is kind of a neat touch. Alright, we're heading up to Lenham Fields. I didn't rest though. That's fine. We're going to an inn. I'll just be careful. They're not even going to bother. If they're running away from me, they're not worth very much anymore. Yeah, you can also set it so that like you can have more than one like item set. So you can have like you can switch weapons in general in battle. There's like a command to like literally change out your equipment, but you can have 2 different equipment sets essentially within the battle. You just press Y and it'll swap between the 2 of them. So it's pretty cool that way. You can kind of set up like, so I'll swap over to just like punching. Which is a valid skill tree for like, I think most classes have fisticuffs. I don't know if this one did. I'm pretty sure it did. Yeah, it does. So you can get skills like, you know, throw a stone, cut through elemental types for extra damage, so it'll use like wind attack. A knuckle sandwich. So you can kind of build your character out however you want. Like some, when you look at them, some it's like, well, that fits a lot more with my class than other things, so I'm going to do that. Looks like I just saw my favorite guy. Get out of here, you idiots. This is who I'm after. If I get the slime. A meowgician. Oh yeah, I'm still pissed. Sorry, bro, I didn't mean to punch you. I'll cut you with this knife. Oh, maybe I could put him to sleep. Never mind, he did. The cool thing in this game is, in a lot of MMOs, items don't, like, really matter that much. Items, like, actually are worthwhile to carry on you in this game. Like, you can use them. You can use them on party members, and they actually have, like, decent effects. So, like, it's not like it's a waste of time to have them. Which in a lot of games, like, I feel like they are. Like, yeah, food buffs are fine, but, like, a lot of the times, like, the potions or, like, mana recovery items in MMOs, it's like, this isn't worth carrying on me because, you know, it'll recover, like, 1/800th of my mana. So, I like that they're actually, like, usable. Okay, let's see if we can put one of these to sleep. I feel like he can take more than one hit if I don't hit him, like, well, if I don't hit him beforehand. Nope. Okay, we'll just go to the next zone. We're too strong for the cold region. I've said this before, like, I've always been... Like, I like Final Fantasy a lot, but I've always liked Dragon Quest a bit better. There's just something like Dragon Quest, it's just charming. There's just something about it. Like, it's funny, there's a lot of fun. Like, Final Fantasy has funny point, and it has cute things in it. But Dragon Quest just, like, I don't know, it just, like, exudes this, like, charm. The music is, like, really, like, bombastic and just, I don't know, there's just something about it that I just... It's always spoken to me a little bit more than a lot of the Final Fantasy games. Like, I'm so excited for the Dragon Quest III remake. Like, legit, I can't wait for that. And Dragon Quest 12, of course. I need to beat Dragon Quest 11, though. I never got around to that one. I'm thinking maybe we'll make that, like... We'll finish Sea of Stars. We'll do Mother 3. We'll do Mystical Ninja Goemon on the N64. And then maybe we'll do Dragon Quest then. I'm not sure, because I do have a lot of retro games I want to get through, but I also really love Dragon Quest, and, you know, there's 2 more in the pipeline, and Dragon Quest Monsters. Sorry, I got the hiccups. And the new Dragon Quest Monsters. So, like, getting to the point where there's going to be a lot of Dragon Quest I got to catch up on. But I can also do it off stream, because it's not a big deal. Okay, see if we can buy anything. I got 75 bucks. Go. I haven't got enough money for all this. I'm not going to use any of these, so we'll get rid of them. Oh yeah, I forgot we have the mount too. There we go. Now we have enough money. I shouldn't waste that. That shit's expensive, but you know, I'm stupid. And like I said, we're not going to be using this character after this stream. We'll go back to the original one. All right, let's become a robber. And then since we have the angel slime hat, we don't need to bother with the helmet. It would just be a waste of money. Is there a better dagger after that? Level 14. Okay, we'll do that. A thief can use that. Gotty, look at that. Now we're ready. We're beautiful and perfect. Oh yeah, so the the dole port is this. So you just get like this cool little scooter that you can kind of zip around on. And then the meter underneath of the mini map at the bottom is the gas for it. When it runs out, some of that item I sold, you have to use to fill it up. And they're like 500 gold a piece. So they're not cheap. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, they're sages. Or she's a sage anyway. Okay, I think I gotta talk to this priest. This is what happened before when I did this. I like got confused of who I had to talk to here. This guy. Are you perhaps from Lane Village as a Shellner for the bridegroom Ashik? I wonder if you're from... Yeah, see, sometimes. Yes, that's me. Yes, it's you. May I ask your name? Your name is Belkram, isn't it? Thank you for traveling so far. I'm sorry, but the bride Keel is out walking with her attendants right now. Well, 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 it seems the rumors were true. Wait, what was the rumor? Welcome, Miss Keel. It's good to see you. This is Belkram from Lane Village. They're the one who'll be acting as Shellner. Ah, you're Ashik's. Thank you so much for coming all this way. My name is Keel. I'm Ashik's bride-to-be. It's nice to meet you, Shellner Belkram. Ever since the day I met my darling Ashik in the town of Juliet. I've waited so long for this day. Let's leave for Lane Village right away. Miss Keel, I understand your excitement, but first you should follow tradition and receive the groom's gift. Belkram, I believe the groom has entrusted you with a shell for the betrothal gift. Would you kindly hand it to Miss Keel? And the Shellner will present the bride, Keel, with her wedding gift. So this is the shell that Ashik found for me. It's beautiful. I can feel the purity of Ashik's heart reflected in it. Oh no. I found you, my lovely bride. That voice, it's... Now come with me. Don't tell me a monster's gotten into Prayer Inn. Belcrum, the bride. Oh my god. My bride. I'm not your bride. Come to Sunrise Beach. We're gonna get married. It's just up in a church doing bad boy things. But he got a purple tornado, which I'm all about. A black monster kidnapped Keel. Don't tell me that monster is... Malcolm, do you know the story of the memorial on the beach? Yes. Actually, the real name of Solace Beach is Sunrise Beach. When a memorial was erected to appease the groom's spirit, the beach came to be known as Solace Beach, and its true name was lost. But that black monster knew the name Sunrise Beach, and he was seeking a bride too. In other words, is that monster the soul of the groom who lost his bride on that beach, who's now become an evil spirit? Jesus Christ, dude. His investigative reasoning is just spot on. Malcolm, protecting the bride is an important part of a Shellner's role. Prepare for battle immediately and go to Solace Beach. Please, save Miss Keel. Yeah, I'll do it. Treasure. How are we doing here? I would need... Okay, we have 15 points in. Okay, we would need 7 more. Okay, no worries. All right, let's head back. We'll take the shortcut back to the village, and then we'll head to the beach. Usually what I do is I have, like, one at, like, the main city that I like to go to, which is the minor dwarven town. I find it's, like, really well laid out for getting things done. So I usually use that as, like, my main spot that I teleport to. And then, you know, I'll have, like, a couple of other places, like the crafting guild and stuff like that. But beyond that, I usually just have one that's kind of whatever quests I'm working on, I, like, keep one near there. In keep. So I gotta take a nap before I go saber. Bye. And sometimes in the world, there will be, like, big jewels that they will also let you, like, bind a zoom point to. So there's always, like, little spots that you can kind of do it, which is nice. And then what we'll do, I think we'll be fine, but we'll bind just outside of the beaches zone, and then that way we can just pop back if anything goes wrong. I think we'll be fine, because I feel like I'm doing better than I did in the Lost Bod. Yeah, it's too bad that messed up. I will say this, if you ever stream this game and you use OBS, go into your video capture properties and turn on SLI-crossfire capture mode slow. Because if you don't, every time you land a strike on an enemy or an enemy hits you, it will, it'll flash like you shot a light gun, like from like an old arcade game at it. And it doesn't look great. It's the weirdest thing, though. It wasn't showing up on the stream. It was only in the recording. So it's very odd. Like, I didn't even notice it. Like, I didn't see it really in the preview. Did I, like, actually do it, or did I not? Okay, good. At level 8. I'm feeling good about level 8. I feel like that's fine. We got some shiny new equipment. Look at this nice shield we have. I think we're good to go. It's pointless. You can't even scratch me. The dark power has allowed me to meet my bride again. Yes, I'm going to live with my bride forever. So don't get in my way. He's gonna murder my best friends. A sheik! Yuza's going to be killed and Keel's going to be taken too. Keel is my bride. Keel is my bride. Thanks to you, the shell that suppressed my regret has been removed. I'm grateful for that. But a bride does not need 2 grooms. Crap, I found the monster that took Keel and chased after it. But I'm totally helpless against this thing. My bad, Sheik. I shouldn't have brought you along. Run away without me. Let go of Keel. I won't let anyone have Dahlia. You're a Shellner, right? How fitting. I'll take you with me, even if it's by force. Then we're going to have a wedding. Our wedding. Boss fight. We will. So you can change the boss's difficulty. It doesn't affect the story in any way, shape, or form like it says there. It'll just make it like, you know, either, well, give you more experience points. Since I'm not like super concerned about this character, because like I said, this is just to recapture the story. I'm just going to do weak just to get through it a little bit quicker. I don't know if they get new attacks or anything. I usually pick hard. But I don't know. Beat the hell out of him for a bit. I love the look of him. He's like really cool looking. No, he shot me with a beam. And then Thief can also put down traps. And they don't go off right away. They like usually take a turn or two to go, and then it'll tie him down. He became a spider. I really want to see if I can get the sleep off on. I don't think you can. Maybe you can't do it on bosses. Alright, he's almost done anyway. Just on the off chance, though. Finish him off with a sleeper hit. That only cost 1 mana? That's awesome. Dead. We got Squelch. And we can boost ourselves up a little bit more too. Yeah. No, please, no. I don't want to lose my bride again. Wish you'd all just disappear. And Dahlia and I, no one would get in our way. Dark power, hear my plea. Call down a storm, blow everything away. What's this? Something's coming. So the merman's growing on me, but I still like those little plant people. All the races are pretty cool. Like I like the dwarves the best, I think. I don't know. I like the dwarves a lot. I think they're cool. Like, look at these guys, though. They're adorable and they're fun. And they just have really creepy faces. They look like slimes. So they're kind of giving you like a view of all of the like, not the starter towns, because the starter towns are like where we are now, but there's like, so far there's like 3 towns for each village. There's like where you spawn when you get into the game. There's a town a little bit later, and then there's like the castle town for each one. So that's kind of what it was showing. There's like the middle town for like each of the different races. Thank goodness you're unhurt. My name is Reg. I need to apologize. I finally woke up. They tried to force you to become my bride. I have a habit of doing that when I'm asleep. I'm sorry, I'm not your bride. And now he runs over. Forgive me, I couldn't stop myself. My heart was in darkness. I can't believe that I tried to use you to replace my dearly departed Dahlia. Hey, I'm right here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, Dahlia? Let's go to where we belong. Oh, Dahlia, I'll never leave you again. Small shell you gave me shines stunningly in the sunlight. I missed the first one. From now on, we'll be happy together. It's weird. Sometimes you have to click, and then other times you don't have to click, and it'll just keep going. It's the Song of Return, an old wealthy tradition. Oh, it's the old man. It's sung by a bride to her groom as thanks for his gift. This shell was Greg's gift to Dahlia. And you stole it, you ass. I was manipulated by Reg's grudge and took the shell for myself. I blame the ghost. I've never messed with an offering before in my life. But you could also say that because of that, those two were able to meet again. So don't worry about it anymore. Let's find our own happiness together, darling. Thank you, Keel. You're right. We'll be happy together. Give it a rest, you two. Save it for the wedding. Are you alright, Ryuza? I'm sorry for Keel's sake, you. Not a big deal. Seems Belcrum got the best of me again, though. Don't be discouraged, Ryuza. Belcrum was only able to arrive in time because you bought time for them to come. Let us return to the village. We must hurry to prepare for the wedding. right, let's boogie. Well, I guess we can boogie out the old-fashioned way. Oh, yeah, I forgot I bound it there. Damn it. That's fine. The village is close. I don't know why I did that. Like, worst case scenario, I'd run a little further if I died. Now I have to run even further. One thing they do too, which is kind of cool for a catch-up mechanic for new players. Well, honestly, like, it gets you up to like level 30 fairly quickly if you want to do it. It's like every 5 hours, there's a half-an-hour event where there's metal slimes with pretty much any enemy that you fight on the server at that time. It only happens in the new player servers. And they'll be there for like 30 minutes. And if you sit there and do, like, just fight monsters, like, I found you can get up to level 30, like, damn quick. Like, within the half an hour easily. I think you could get 2 classes from, like, 1 to 30. If you got lucky with the liquid metal slimes. And, yeah, it's a pretty cool way if you just want to, like, get a couple of vocations up fairly quickly. Because if you look into the skill points, every class has their own, like, they have their weapons, but then they have their, like, class-specific skill tree. Anything that says natural, like natural agility, natural deftness, in here, that will pass on to any other character class that you play. So the more, like, jobs that you level up and put points into that final tree, the stronger your overall character will be. So it's kind of that was something that I, like, really didn't understand at first, but, like, it really does make a difference. It doesn't make you, like, overpowered and crazy either. It just seems to even you out. So I feel like it was, like, meant to be that you do that. Ah, Belcro, thanks so much for saving Keel back at the beach. I came to say hello to Mr. Balka. It's thanks to you that we're able to have our wedding. Well, we're going back home. We have to find a new shell. Let's go, Keel. Of course, darling. These kids, I think they're gonna be okay. Well then, Belcro, there are many things that I need to tell you. Till the wedding ends without incidents, that is. Your role as Shellner isn't over yet. We must prepare for tomorrow, too. Belcro and Balka prepared for the wedding. Then morning came. And they had the most beautiful wedding anybody ever did see. It's merely okay. I've been to nicer weddings. Groom Ashik, bride Keel. Do you swear that the love you two share shall last forever? I swear. Ditto. God of the Mother Sea, please allow Ashik and Keel to become man and wife. I wish for you both the blessings of the Great Sea, and please bless us in return. The marriage ceremony shall be concluded by a recitation from the bride Keel. Yes, sir. In accordance with ancient wedding custom, I shall now recite the Song of Return. In this wide ocean world, we two met. The small shell you gave me shines stunningly in the sunlight. From now on, we'll be together forever, hand in hand, forever. Walk with me in joy. Yes, good job, guys. You're very welcome that I saved you. No problems. A feast was held. Some sang, some danced, and all the people gave them their blessings. Good gravy. I'm so relieved that it all worked out. Belkram, your work as Shellner was quite impressive. I'm sure everyone will agree that you're worthy of the mark of adulthood. Here, give me your adventure log. I wonder if that's like what it's called. Like, I wonder what the like actual thing in Japan is called. Or if that's like what it directly translates into. I'm interested to know. Because it just seems like a weird name for it. That's it. You've received your mark. Even if you go to a big town, you should be fine on your own. Old man Balka called for you. He may have some advice for the future. You should go see him quickly. Off you go. It was a good wedding. Ashik and Keel have set off on a new path together. Belkram, now it's your turn. You were found by me at a young age and lived here at the Fia orphanage. We always dreamt of finding your parents. However, Belkram, don't say a word. Just look into this mirror. That me. This is the mirror of Ra, which reflects the truth, as I suspected. You're a human named Belkram, not the Weddy Belkram, right? I've heard of people in other lands coming back to life in the bodies of others. I don't know why, but the white light that illuminated the world, it is said that it is the light that is released when a hero awakens. It must be fate that you came back to life and are here in this village, at the time when that white light lit the world. If that is the case, then I believe that seeking out the place where that light originated is the path that you should take. Go forth, Belkram, determine your destiny. Bring this with you. With it, you can take a train that goes between the 5 continents. You'll find it useful on your journey. Yeah. Go and make a name for yourself in many lands. Then you shall be awarded key emblems, medals in the shape of a key. The key emblems are proof of your strength. Let those keys guide you. Belkram, I've been acting as a parent for a young Weddy named Belkram. I want you to help me to find the Weddy Belkram's true parents. That's what they always wanted. There are 2 clues. They had a faint memory of a large castle and that their parents were researchers of some sort. Of course, I pray that you shall find your own destiny as well. You're my child now, after all. You'll always be my dad, Balka. You raised me. Don't worry yourself with goodbyes. First, head north to the town of Julette on the neighboring island of Jewel. The road is far too dangerous to travel alone. I've arranged for 3 support party members to accompany you on your journey. Once you reach the town of Julette, you can meet new support party members at the tavern. You can choose people to accompany you from there. I got a shit ton of experience and some dollars and some best friends. Okay. Thanks, bud. That's the wrong way. God, their doors really blend in. Where's the door? Oh, wait, that was the right way. Never mind. See ya. Qualified adventurer. We got it. All right, so where I left off in the VOD that got messed up is the village of Julette. So that's where we're gonna head, and then we'll call her a day. And then the next time we pick this up, like I said, we'll pick up where the last stream with Belkram had ended originally. Belkram. Belkram, you're leaving. Please stay in this village with everybody, just like it's always been. Rebecca, Belkram is leaving to find their real parents. Anyone would do that in their shoes. So we shouldn't stop them. We have to send Belkram off with a smile. All right, Rebecca. I'm sure the Belkram will come back to this village. Yeah, it's not like we won't see each other again, right? Main Village is where you grew up. You can come back anytime you want. We'll be waiting for you for the day... Sorry, we'll be waiting for you the day you return. Right, Keel? Of course, darling. If you ever stop in the town of Gillette on your travels, please ask around for my parents. I told them about you. Welcome, I'll be waiting for a souvenir. She's going to cry. Is she crying? Good grief. Well, take care, Belkram. We'll see you soon. Same as ever, those three. Yo, Belkram, I've decided to leave this village too. I don't need any mark of adulthood. I'll use my own strength to make a name for myself in the big towns. I'm sure we'll meet again, somewhere, someday. Maybe we'll change so much that we won't even notice each other when we do. See you, Belkram. Bye, my brother. I actually really like him. I think he's like a good rival character. He's a cool guy and he looks cool. He kind of looks like a pirate. He's got a great sword, so like he's got a lot of bonus points going for him. It's Boogie. I'm gonna ride my... I never remember what these are called. What are they called? My dual board. There's like so many cool mounts too, but I looked into it, like a lot of them are from the cash shop. The cash shop in this game, like I hate cash shops in general, like I don't like paid cosmetics. But I'll give them this, at least their stuff isn't like psychotically overpriced. Like, you know, if you care to get like a different mount, blah blah blah. There are like earnable ones in the game from what I can see. But like, you know, if you wanted to buy one, they're like fairly inexpensive compared to a lot of other games. Like some other games, I'm like, holy shit, why are you charging that much for like a digital mount? It's insane. Like I played games where like they've charged like 30 to like 35 or more dollars Canadian for them. Like Jesus Christ, man. Like that's what the game cost almost. So it's not terrible. I'll give them that at least. I'd rather it didn't exist and everything was just in the game itself, but that genie was let out of the bottle a long time ago and people defend it. I always find that so weird when people like defend microtransactions. It's like, well, you don't have to buy them. It's like, they shouldn't be there. Like, do you not want to buy a game and have every single option earnable by playing the game? Yeah, but like it's only $2. But it's like, shut up. You sound like an idiot. My own personal opinion. I don't know. I think it's just because I grew up like when that stuff wasn't a thing, so I like really don't like it. Like I said, this game, like as far as like games that have that, I don't find it to be too bad. I'm really looking forward to getting to version 2. It's not like I'm not making like a big rush to get through version 1. It's just I've heard that like version 2 is like a very noticeable improvement, and like I already like version 1 so much and like what it has to offer that I'm like, oh shit, if like version 2 is considered that much better, like it's gonna be amazing when I get up to it. So it's been like that kind of situation. Ooh, we gotta fight one of these boys. It's been one of those situations where I'm like just excited to get through the first part of the story just to kind of check out all this stuff that people talk up. Dude, I'm a thief. I'll go behind him. He's angry at me. Oh, never mind. The priest murdered him. I really want that sleep spell to actually work. But it never does. I'm gonna try again. Damn it, it just made him angry. Yeah, I should. That's fine. I'll keep putting points into this anyway. Master of Knives. Yeah, because what I did on like the original Belcrum, who's like sitting there waiting for when I catch this up for the next stream, is I got like the first 6 vocations that you get. So I got Warrior, Priest, Mage, Martial Artist, Thief, and Ninja all up to level 30. Just so we had like a good baseline with some like decent stats to pull in. And then that was kind of where I left them. But I did accidentally trigger one cutscene that I'm going to do today. And then beyond that, it won't affect like anything else in the game. Because leveling up the other vocations, like, it doesn't hurt anything for the story at all. It just makes your character a little bit more survivable in the boss fights. Because when we did the Weddy storyline boss fight, it took 1,000 years. Because I didn't set up the original Belcrum properly. Like, I fixed him, but I didn't set him up right. So he was doing 1 damage to the boss. The NPCs had to carry me, but they were doing not very much damage themselves. So it was like a 16-minute boss fight. Which, when I eventually upload it, I'm going to put a timestamp, because it was kind of boring. The boss, like, had some interesting... Well, not really. He was okay. He'd, like, get rid of status effects and stuff like that. Like, he was a cool boss, but... He wasn't 16 minutes cool. I don't know what we're gonna end up playing. Like, maybe we will take Thief all the way. I like Thief. Thief is pretty fun. But I don't know. I don't know what I want to play as fully on this character. We'll have to see as we go through. Maybe we'll like put it up to a vote as we work through it and just kind of, you know, pick it as a collective. Damn, I didn't get a hit and they wiped him out. Well, he surprised me, so I got stunned. Heading to the Muse Coast, and then we'll be all caught up, finally. Hey, what am I doing? Let's boogie. There we go. Now we're doing okay. Get on that door board. But yeah, it's... I don't know. Like, I played a lot of MMOs over the years, and I think this might be my favorite one. Like, there's so much to it. There's, like... so many different activities that you can participate in if you're interested in it. They made it so that, you know, you can get a party of NPCs. The cool thing is after these starter NPCs, you basically recruit other players. So when you log out, you get the ability to leave your character as a recruitable NPC, and then if anybody uses them, you get like a monetary and an experience reward for it. Which is pretty cool. And they'll rent your character by, like, you know, I think it's like 12, 24, 48. I think it goes up to 72 hours. You can, like, basically build a team for yourself. It's not going to get you through raid content, but, like, the base storyline, apparently. You can go through it solo if you want. So you can literally just kind of pretend this isn't online and play it like a regular Dragon Quest. So I find that really cool, too. They kind of just hit everything I like in a game. Like, I have a lot of options, and, like, all of them are decently fun. And the crafting's really cool. I really like crafting, and the crafting mini games are actually pretty fun, so I'm into that. Okay, we're going to Gillette Town. Gillette Town I don't like compared to the other ones. So my favorite of like the middle towns here would be the dwarf one. I feel like the dwarf one's just really well laid out. There's like a tavern right there. It just, I don't know, I just feel like it makes life easier the way it's set up. So that's usually where well, I say usually like I've been playing this game for 1,000 years, but that's where I park like my main character. And that's probably where I'll end up parking this guy just because it is useful. Yeah, you can resurrect me here. All right, one sec here. I'm going to skip this cutscene. Essentially what it is a fairy is telling you that she has given you a book with the names of people that have yellow names. And when you talk to them, she'll give you rewards like mini medals and stuff like that. It's a mechanic to get you to basically talk to the right people for things. So if you look at the book, it'll give you a little blurb about what there are. So, you know, Sujin will give you information about like adventures that you could go on in this area. This person sells swimsuits. The bag shop will increase your inventory size, stuff like that. So it's, as you go to different areas, there'll be different people to talk to, and they're usually somebody that'll unlock like a gameplay feature. But the cutscene was like really, really long and drawn out for her to explain that. So I just skipped it and explained it to you, basically what she says there. From nowhere, a mysterious voice crackled. Hey, you didn't forget me, right? It's me, Stan Vitalia. Oh, thank you. I see you found one of my chosen residents here. This is for you. Welcome received a mini metal. All right, to commemorate your first achievement, I'm going to give you a prize. Let's use it and go for it next time. Cool. Just give me 2 seconds. I do apologize. I just need a quick moment. Okay. I just need to double check something quick. Okay. All right, so she's just telling us that what I just said, essentially. She's going to give us a mini medal. She gave us a prize because it was the first time that we ever like successfully talked to a yellow name person. Glad you came. This is Gillette Town, a very nice place near the sea. I'll tell you one thing to commemorate our meeting. People have something to tell you have pink names like Mr. Ranchi over there. I suggest you go and talk to Ranchi at any rate. Why don't you go there right away? All right. Oh my, you're a traveler, aren't you? Could you do me a favor? North of town, there's a girl named Samya who lives by herself. She's been acting strange lately. If I go, I'll get in trouble, so I want you to go to her home and check on her. If there's nothing wrong, that's all the better. There's a kitty cat running up the stairs. And the VODs are going to be in a weird order, though, because it's like I had to delete day 1 because of the problems with the VOD. And then it'll be like day 2, random stream with my main character, and then restarting the game with this guy to like get it kind of set up a little better. Let's go, and we're going to set our bind point. And then, like I said, I'm going to trigger that one cutscene that I accidentally skipped in the original character, because that's who we'll be picking up with. So we'll do that, and then we'll peace out for the day. So I'm not big on Gillette Town because there's like, it's just, I find it annoying to get places because there's so many like just random little stairwells to like different random places. I don't know, it bothers me. I really like the Dwarf Town because like it has a couple staircases, but like it's just laid out better. That's all I find. I just find that it's laid out much better, at least for me. Some people may think this is the best town, and that's fine. Rocket! How could you be so late? It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm just redoing what I did in the first stream of this anyway. I'm almost caught up. The VOD got really screwed up, and I wanted to capture the full story, so I figured we'd just do it again. Boop. Yeah, let's leave them there. Yeah, next time I stream this, it'll be back up to where we left off after I beat that boss. But I needed to recapture it.
Because, you know, I'm not going to mess around with it not being set up properly. I just got to remember to always turn on that setting. That's the biggest problem. If I don't turn on that setting, I'm kind of in fact, why don't we... That's fine, actually. We'll hit up the inn, we'll go to sleep, and then we will trigger our cutscene, and then we'll be good to go. Where's the inn? There it is. I don't know, I find the city confusing. It's not confusing. I shouldn't say that. The map is there that tells you everything. I just really don't like the layout. No, there's no way to do that because the program that actually runs the rewards, it just triggers them one after another. Like even if I went into the program itself and tried to pick two at once, it would just switch to the other one. So unfortunately, there's no way to fix that. If I could, I would, because it would probably be really fun.
Alright, let's boog. So basically, to trigger this cutscene, all you have to do is take a train. So we'll take a train to the Dwarven City, and then you can see how cool it looks. It's not that cool, it's just better laid out. Ba-da-da. What, just jump? Well, I usually stop streaming at 11 anyway. I actually made really good time. I did it a lot faster than the first stream. I had to put a fucking cooldown because I knew that people would abuse it. I don't know how long I put it in. I set that up long after you were a follower. And it might, I don't know. You know what? I didn't think that you would be bad. I was just like, somebody's gonna spam it. And I made it relatively cheap on the channel points. So I was like, you know what? I don't remember how long of a cooldown I put on it though. All right, taking a train, kids. All right, they're checking out my railway pass. I'm just skipping the dialogue that like is just a random NPC. All right, let's go to Dwarf Town. Boop, boop. I do like that we take trains. I love trains. There's actually one thing I used to really enjoy, like taking trains into like larger, well, to like Toronto and Ottawa and stuff like that. Like I used to have to travel between those cities a lot. I don't know what it is about trains. They like knock my ass out. Like I just fall asleep. Oh no, the cutscene didn't trigger. That's okay. I will describe the cutscene on the next stream. It wasn't a big deal. It was just something minor. All right, let's send this boy back home. Actually, I'll show you the dwarf town and then we'll call her a day. Now, like I said, I might stream this tomorrow. I do want to get back to some Frontier, but we might stream this tomorrow. It depends on how good of a night's sleep I have. Plus, I'm really worried that my reflexes in Frontier are shot from not playing it for a few weeks. I'm worried that I'm going to be, like, extra shitty at it. So, well, maybe we'll just fight some, like, not Zenith monsters. Just to make life a little bit easier. Apparently, there really isn't anyone in this town who can give us a key in. Yeah, besides. Justin, the guy who lives in Junk Castle, isn't the kind of guy who would give up his key emblem. No helping it. Guess we'll make a name for ourselves somewhere else. See you later, guys. All right, let's head home. But yeah, the reason I like this town is, like, the bank and the inn and everything are, like, right here. You know, there's, if you're a weaponsmith, there's, like, a place there for you. Or that's armor, one of the two. I don't do that. I do cooking. And there's the material shop. And then, like, down where I came from, that's where the church and the train station are. And then over here is the tavern, and then item shop, weapon shop, armor shop, and the auction house are all in that one building. So I don't know, I just really like the layout. I think it's really cool. And the cool thing in the taverns, so I don't have it unlocked in this character, but if you go down to this basement, that's all the stuff for, like, monster taming. So there's, like, a monster taming, there's 2 different monster taming classes, and you can actually, like, level up and, like, reincarnate and, like, do all kinds of stuff to, like, build your monsters up the way that you want to. It's really cool. And the taverns are just where you go to hire other adventurers, as well as change your vocation once you have that unlocked. All right, we'll go back home, and then we'll call her a day. And then, like I said, tomorrow will either be this or Frontier. I'm not 100% yet, so we'll figure it out. But that's going to be it for episode 1 Belcrum. This boy is officially gone. All right, that's what we're going to call it for today. Thank you very much for joining me for the beginning of Dragon Quest X redo. Hopefully I don't have to do that again. Everything's cool. But anyway, yeah, so that's all set. We're good there. So the next time we play this, like I've said, we'll just pick up with, like, whatever next part of the story. We might do the thief vocation quests, just because they're very worthwhile to do and usually get pretty good rewards for doing them. So, like, it's worth going out of your way to kind of get it done. So that may be what we do next. But anyway, it'll be something. We'll play some games tomorrow. And then Friday, I'm thinking about doing a bonus stream of Sea of Stars, just because I didn't have time to, like, get everything going on Monday, so I just streamed a little bit of this instead. But anyway, once again, thank you very much for joining me for some Dragon Quest X. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you again some other time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.